Hello and welcome back to Fallout 4. In the last episode, we were working with the Minutemen to get artillery set up at the castle. So I had to come back here because my armor got damaged as we were working our way into the weapons storage area or whatever. There were a bunch of mines down there that I just, I don't know, my perception sucks and I can't see them. And then there was a big robot that finished off most of my armor, so I ended up having to go back to take care of that. But we need to test out the artillery by throwing smoke at a building off in this direction. So we are going to run around. I guess we're going to have to run around all the way over this way to get on the other side of the water here so we can do that. So I guess first and foremost... Oh. Is it here? Maybe I'm confused then. For whatever reason, I thought it was across the water. Okay, well, let me back up over here then. Is it that? Really? Oh. Okay. Okay. Let me, do we not have it? Artillery smoke grenades are equipped. And then it's supposed to be... Aww. It's supposed to be left alt for grenades, I think, if you have them equipped, right? That's what it said in the menu. Bash, power attack, grenade. And I have the artillery smoke grenade equipped. Do I have to hold it? Is I have to hold it? Oh. Is it gonna...
Got your smoke on the target. You might want to stand back.
Okay, here we go.
No, just in case.
Are they gonna fire or what? There we go. Huh. It's kind of cool to have. I guess I have to create these, right? Like I gotta go to a chem station to make them. I'm sure they're not gonna just give them to me for free.
That looks good from here. Still sounds on artillery.
Okay, so we can turn the radio off now. And then now we need to go back and talk to Preston Garvey, which I believe he's back where we just were. Let's go all the way back over there. So we're gonna go talk to Preston Garvey, and then we can finish out this quest and hopefully be done mostly with the Minutemen storyline. I don't know that I've ever actually finished the Minutemen storyline all the way through in any of
something on my mind.
in any of my playthroughs.
Of course. Anything you need.
Anything I need, huh? I might take you up on that one day. After Tommy stuck me with you, I was expecting to hate your guts. Not only because you agreed to pick up me contract, but because I was waiting for you to order me around like hired help. Now, so far, you've been treating me like a friend. Hell, you've been damn near nice to me. Now, I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but your kindness is starting to make me wonder if there's anything I learned in the combat zone. It was that nobody does things for other people without expecting something in return.
Surviving the combat zone must have been rough.
That's putting it nicely. I spent 3 years living at the combat zone. Smelled like puke and piss. But I called it home. I was making a few caps. Had me own bed to sleep in and 3 hot meals a day. Then the raiders took over the place. You know that lot. They aren't exactly what you'd call the gentle type. After they moved in, if you didn't keep looking over your shoulder, you were liable to get sucker punched or robbed. Or worse. Didn't take me long to learn that I had to put my hard-earned caps to good use. Buying friends was essential to making life easy. So, I guess I'm waiting for you to hand me a bill. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You don't owe me a thing.
Now I'm having a real hard time believing that. I'll tell you what. Give me some time and I'll think of something I can do to repay you. I'm not a rich girl, but I'm sure we can agree on something. After all, what are friends for?
Okay.
A second.
So, as usual, I have forgotten to set up my stuff to do what I need it to do. So, we got to go into my, let's see, it's always in the documents. I'm setting up my auto hotkey. That's number 1, so that I could use my bullet time keybind, because for whatever reason, they made it to where you couldn't rebind the numbered hotkeys. And then I also need to make sure that my taskbar is minimized so I can see. There we go. Now I can actually see the compass at the bottom. I know for you it's right there, but for me the taskbar was over.
I've got to hand it to you, General. You've really turned things around for the Minutemen. I never thought I'd see the day that the Minutemen had artillery support again. We should see about building them at all our settlements to expand our coverage. And Ronnie Shaw returns. She's something else.
Oh, we're like right there.
Yeah, she definitely knows how to take charge.
Ha! That's a bit of an understatement from what I hear. I'd heard stories about her from the old-timers, but I didn't know she was still around. The fact that she's come back to the Minutemen means we must be doing something right. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it. That can only help our cause.
Okay, so that finished that quest. So these taking point quests are all basically just repeat quests. You go take a place, you turn it into Garvey. You go take a place, you turn it into Garvey. You go take a place, you turn it into Garvey. It's experience points, but it's not a lot of experience points, and it's basically just grinding. That's all it is. So we're going to be done with the Minutemen for now. Vault Tech Calling is a DLC that we will do, but I'm not ready to do that quite yet. Maybe we should go do this side quest here, but I don't remember if that's a DLC or... I don't think it is. I don't think it's a DLC. That's definitely a DLC, but it might be worth doing the first part of that because we could get another companion out of that. We could go start doing some of the Brotherhood of Steel stuff. This would take care of 2 different ones. I think I want to kind of take a break from most of this other stuff and go do... Let's go do this one, because this one has kind of an interesting story to it. So we need to get to... Where is this guy? Talk to Jack Cabot over here. So what's the closest thing we can get to... I mean, I guess... Haymarket Mall, or no, the Old North Church. So we'll go over there, we'll go talk to Jack Cabot, see what's going on with that. And then ideally, we'll have a nice little quest line to go do. Eventually. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, it's up in this direction. Let's walk that way. Walk this way. It's trying to turn the light on. Okay, let's get moving. You know, now I'm having second... Well, let's go ahead and do this, but I'm starting to think that doing the Mechanical Menace quest might make sense, because The companion you can get for that can become pretty awesome as you go. Oh, but you know what? I think I need... Huh. I think we should go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll get this initial part of this done out of the way since we came over here and we're already walking. But
What the hell is a building that nice doing in a rundown city like
scared the
this?
crap out of me. Made me think that we were about to get attacked because this right here is like a beast of a robot.
Go away.
I'm here to talk to Jack Cabot.
Oh, it's you. Good. Come on in.
Don't
Let's go meet the boss.
What the? They're in the house? Really? What the heck, dude?
There might be some valuable stuff inside. Let's go check it out.
Jeez.
I can wait all day for you.
Okay, really, come on. Enough with the frickin'... This is ridiculous. Okay.
Tick tock.
He never said anything to me. I guess we'll say sounds good to whatever it is he said.
Sounds good.
Okay. Oh, okay, I guess we're supposed to go top. Terrain. It's always... I can't steal anything here.
One
Boo.
moment. I just have to... Oh, damn. Clearly, I'll need to adjust the mixture. Hello. Welcome to Cabot House. I'm Jack Cabot.
Pleased to meet you, Jack.
And I am very pleased to meet you. Edward finds it tiresome. But I always like to know personally everyone who works for me. Please, have a seat. How about a drink? Edward, the good bourbon, eh?
Microscope. It's got crystal in it.
I don't know what they're working on in here.
Ugh.
Now, before we get down to business, I have a question I like to ask all my new employees.
Is this really the time?
Don't interrupt, Edward. The question is this. Do you believe there is other intelligent life in the universe?
Are you talking about aliens? UFOs and little green men?
No. That's all popular hysteria. I doubt any of it has any basis in fact. I'm talking about the hidden history of our planet. The very origins of human civilization. Ancient powers that modern science, even at its pinnacle, could barely begin to comprehend.
That's really interesting.
You're falling for this bullshit.
I'm glad to hear you say that. It's become my life's work. My approach is to combine a rigorous scientific method while keeping an absolutely open mind. So much has been closed off to us simply because people assumed they already knew the answers. My father excavated a city in the Rub al-Khali in Arabia, which he dated to more than 4,000 years before the rise of any known human civilization. The structures and artifacts were strange, disturbing even. Clearly not constructed for or by humans. I've spent my life trying to decipher what he uncovered.
Jack, can I tell him what I need him to do?
I'm sorry, Edward. I just get carried away sometimes. You're sending him to look for the missing shipment?
Yeah.
Well then, I'd better leave you to it. We'll talk more about this some other time, when things are less rushed. It isn't important now. Welcome to the family.
Okay. You're officially hired. Congratulations.
Okay.
I'm ready to get to work.
Good. That's part of the job, by the way. It's best to keep an open mind. Jack may be eccentric, but he's definitely not crazy. The job I got for you is simple. Jack owns a facility north of the city. There's an important package that went missing between there and here. I need you to track it down and bring it back to me. Any questions?
Only about 1 million.
You should start at Parsons State Insane Asylum. Don't let the name spook you. It's just a secure building that we're using. We think the courier got ambushed as he was leaving the place. The guards heard gunfire in the distance, but we don't know exactly what happened. Check in with Maria at Parsons. She's in charge of the security force there. She can point you in the right direction. You all set then?
I think so.
Yep, I'll see you soon with the package.
Good luck. Don't get killed on your first job.
I'm walking around in a big suit of power armor. I don't foresee that being an issue. Okay, I'm gonna try to remember to start pausing for these loading screens. Oh, that's right, I leveled up, I forgot. Okay, so we wanted to make sure that we took... Oh. For whatever reason, I thought we were gonna take the armorer perk, but it's not available for another 2 levels. Because we needed the armorer perk for something. That's lame. So I think our thought process from the last time was we were gonna add points into our strength. Yeah, we were gonna add points into our strength if we didn't have anything specific that we were trying to do. I'm not particularly interested in any of this stuff because I'm not playing a stealthy character, and most of the things that you need to do in the game don't require locking or hacking, so while it would be nice to have, I don't really particularly care for the hacking minigame, and if I had to bypass some chests or locked doors or whatever because I can't get into a master level lock, I don't really care. So I think what we'll do is we'll start working, we'll make this into strength because I really want to get to the armor level 3 at level 25 so that we can upgrade our armor to the E tier, I think. And then I think there were mods and other things that we needed to get to that, so I think we'll do that. Before I do that, when's our next science upgrade? Level 28? Yeah. So yeah, I think we're gonna do strength for now. That will open up hip fire accuracy, which we'll probably never get to, but it's nice to have. I don't think, while standing still, you gain 25% damage and your melee and unarmed attack deal 25% more damage. That's cool. I'm really trying to get to this one though, because especially if we're going to be in melee range of anything, I want to be able to switch to the hammer, sprint at them, and just bash them. That will do some damage, I believe. Yeah, it does some damage, it staggers them, and then I can bash them in the face with the weapon, so that's kind of what we're going for. But for now, I think we're going to go ahead and do this Mechanical Menace quest, because I want to see... Well, I don't want to spoil the surprise for you. We're going to go do the first part of this. We're not... It's one of the DLCs, so I'm not really trying to do... Where is it? Sometimes it's... So like you can see the thing up here. Sometimes it blends. These blend in with everything else. So if you get lost and you can't find it, drag your screen around until you see it moving around, and then you can just follow it over there. So it's over here. So we're going to go over here to the regional office and figure out over here. Yeah. So let's do that. Then I'll pause. Okay. Where are we going? So hopefully this will cut out some of the more boring stuff. I wish there was a... Thought I heard a noise. I wish there was, or I wonder if there's like a way to set it up so that when you pause the video, it automatically does some kind of screen fade and then screen fade back in when you unpress it. Because I can do that in video editing software. Because for my hunting game, I basically just record 10 or 15 different individual files. But with the amount of gameplay I do for these main games. We need to... Okay, let's try to do this. Why is it not dying? Left alt is hold.
Something's ghosting us.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I think... Yo! Okay. Yikes. That was a big explosion. I'm gonna take all this, I'm gonna take all this stuff. What was the big explosion over here?
My friends did not survive the attack. Thank you for assisting. I was certain to meet my end here as well.
I'm sorry for your loss.
My name is Ada. This was the third time we've been attacked by robots like these. Even with the weapon and detection upgrades Jackson gave me, I was unable to defend them.
Who's Jackson?
Jackson was the leader of this caravan. He had a great mind for technology. In many ways, he is my creator. He installed all my current upgrades. Unfortunately, they were not enough to protect them from the robots.
Tell me about these robots.
They roam the Commonwealth and claim to be restoring order. We've seen them fighting raiders, but they've also attacked innocents, settlers, merchants, and caravans like ours. We knew we ran the risk of encountering more of these hostile robots if we stayed in the Commonwealth. If only we had made the decision to leave.
You couldn't have known something like this would happen.
The probability of attack was high. I should have forced our departure. In recompense, I will seek justice for my friends and stop these robots from causing further harm. It's time to uncover the source and confront their leader, the Mechanist.
Who's the Mechanist?
The only information I have comes from the iBot broadcasts. The false claims of peace and justice. The only certainty is that these robots bring only death. You have shown willingness to aid others. I ask that you please assist me in stopping this Mechanist. In return, I can give you the schematics to build your own robot workbench, so you have additional resources in this undertaking.
Okay.
I'll do it.
I wish I had the proper vocal registry to express my gratitude. Now, we last saw a group of the Mechanist robots at the General Atomics factory. You may find information there that will lead us to the Mechanist. I will follow and assist with your permission.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go, Ada.
General Atomics has valuable salvage. Chances are high the robots are still there.
Okay, so we're gonna have to send Kate back to... Sanctuary. Let's go ahead and take as much of the interesting stuff as we can. So the reason we went here is because she can be upgraded with crazy amounts of cool stuff. The DLC includes some really awesome weapons and all kinds of stuff. So she can be equipped with Gatling lasers and all kinds of like just really awesome stuff. I know I keep saying awesome, but it is. It's super awesome. So I want to get through all of this stuff really quick to make sure that we're scavenging as much as we can. Then we're gonna go back. I think that's everything. Okay, so let's go back to Sanctuary because we're gonna build our robot workbench there. Leave a comment if you know. Well, I don't know. I'm sure there's probably more than one reference where you would have heard robot pronounced that way. But leave me a comment with a reference to where you've heard somebody say robot. I have one specific reference in mind, but that might not be what you're thinking. Okay, so we need. I don't even know where it would be. Crafting. Vending machines. Nuka mixer station? I don't remember this. Weapons, workbench, power armor, cooking stove, chemistry. I remember it being its own thing. I don't think it's a structure. Okay, is it... Do I need to actually, like, look at it, or... Is this not something I can do right now? Do I have to finish the... all right. I think we're going to go ahead and call that an episode. In between, I will look up what I need to do to be able to use the weapons workbench. We may have to do a couple more quests in this quest line to be able to access it. I don't remember. It's been it's been a hot minute since I played this game. So hopefully you guys are having lots of fun. Be sure to click the like button so the YouTube algorithm knows that you are and pushes the video out to more viewers. If you are not already subscribed, go ahead and do that now so you know when the next video comes out. And I do have a link to my Patreon in the description. I am looking for cool ideas for exclusive content that I can provide to you, my valued viewers, that you will have access to and not everybody else in exchange for payment. I know, money is, nobody likes to talk about money, but, you know, I'm trying to be a YouTuber, and if you're going to do that, you got to figure out ways to make money, and the only way you're going to do that is if people choose to support your channel. So if you have ideas for things that you'd like me to provide, video game-wise, that you'd be interested in paying for, please leave a comment down below, and I'll put it on the list of things to think about. Again, thank you very much for your time. Hope you had lots of fun, and I will see you for the next one.